Hello, my name is Madelynn Peters. I'm a 5th grade student at Athens-Childsburg Elementary in Lexington, Kentucky. The title of my essay is Never Forget, Diary Entries from a Jewish Girl's Perspective on the Holocaust. These diary entries were written from a first-person point of view. I chose to write the essay in the style of diary entries because it will give people a better understanding of what was going on inside a Jewish child's head throughout these horrifying experiences. I specifically chose the essay to be in chronological order to make sense of what the main character is feeling as the story unfolds. This essay was written to inform people of the tragic events that are known as the Holocaust and to make certain that our younger generations will never forget. We must never forget that in the end, kindness is one of the greatest virtues. Above who we are, where we come from, or what we believe, kindness can change the world. I want others to think about how the events of the Holocaust could have been different if people had chosen kindness over hatred. By teaching others about the past, we can make sure that the same mistakes are not repeated. So, dear reader, as you're reading the diary entries of a Jewish child during the Holocaust, I want you to never forget. April 14th, 1936. Dear Diary, this is my first diary entry because I just got you today, a splendid diary for my 11th birthday from Mother and Father. So first let me introduce myself. My name is Madelynn. I have two best friends, Margaret and Heidi. I'm Jewish and I don't have any brothers or sisters. Also, as you've read previously, I'm 11 and as my mother says, I'm plump for my age. How embarrassing. That's all about me. I will write later, Madelynn. November 15th, 1937. Dear Diary, my day at school was terrible. The kids in my class made fun of me for being a Jew, and even my best friends Margaret and Heidi joined the people teasing me. Worst of all, my teacher acted like I didn't exist, and when she did call me, she acted as if I was the dumbest thing on the planet. It was shocking. It's getting harder and harder to be a Jew every day. What's wrong with being a Jew? One more thing. Today my mother was sewing like normal and I noticed she was sewing a bright yellow Star of David on my favorite blouse. I asked her why and she said, to protect you. I told her that did not make sense and she replied, it will soon. I still don't know what that means, but I have a feeling she's right. I will write later, Madelynn Sarah. November 9th, 1938. Dear Diary, it is very early in the morning, too early to know what time it is. I am clinging to my mother, too afraid to let go. A storm of rocks has just crashed through our living room window. My ears are ringing from all the ruckus, and my body is shaking with fear. Intruders have just stormed into our house. They are all men, tall, with blonde hair and blue eyes. My father is yelling now, in a cross manner. Now I have been ripped from my mother and father. I am hiding and my whole body is shaking even more rapidly. The chaos has stopped now. I have waited a while. I will go look for my family and look at the damage that has been done. Our furniture has been littered across the street and covered in fire. The smoke is unbearable and it is hard to breathe. I have found my parents in our basement. My mother told me that they narrowly escaped the clutches of the Nazis, and my father has just explained what had happened. I'm told that hundreds of Jewish stores have been looted, windows have been shattered, and lots of damage has been done. This has all happened in a blur. Who knew so much damage could be done in this amount of time? We are waiting for what is going to happen, hoping there is nothing worse to come. I will write later, Madelynn Sarah. December 18th, 1939. Dear Diary, it has been so long since I have felt your pages. You were one of the few things I have brought on the train with me, which was crawling with insects of all kinds and smells of rotting corpses and bodily fluids. The people in charge of the train tell us we are going to a place with peace. We are not yet sure where we are headed, but we are promised it will be wonderful. I am skeptical that what they are telling us is true, but I will try to keep an open mind. 4 days have passed and my family and other passengers are told we are close to arriving, which I'm glad because the quarters are extremely tight and the aroma has grown to be absolutely horrid. Everybody on the train has to go to the bathroom in a very unsanitary